We're going to go over 10 tips for customer service, which is very important for you guys to make an additional money resource, more ways to make tips. First, as we were going over before, have a good attitude when you come to work. Make the person feel good about being at your place. Number two, keep your bar clean. It is a big pet peeve of mine as a customer. When I go into a place and I put my elbows on the bar and it comes up all sticky or all wet, it makes me feel really bad about being at this environment, at this place. It's a lazy bartender. It's an insult to me that you do not keep your bar clean. It's like me going to your house. You know I'm coming. You know your customers are coming to your bar. Me going to your house and you didn't clean up your room or you didn't clean up your house. It's an insult. It's very insulting. So just throughout your drinks, between drinks, takes 2 seconds, take a rag, wipe your bar down. This is not the barback's duty. This is your storefront. This is your place of business. Keep it clean. Keep it nice. Keep it nice and tidy. It's your storefront. If it looks a mess, then your customer is going to feel like the whole place is a mess. Keep your reputation clean. Also, if your bar is not clean, and let's say a girl out on a night of town, ready to go, ready to have a nice night, wearing a light colored dress, such as light blue, light green, white, let's just say, they lean against the bar, and all of a sudden they have cranberry all over them. Ruins their night. They're gonna go home. They're never gonna come back. Keep your bar clean. You can just avoid all the risks right there. Just keep it clean. In between drinks, take a rag, wipe it down, clean it. It's going to be funny throughout the night what you're going to see at your bar. You'll find Twix wrappers. You'll find boxes of shoes. I don't know. You'll find everything known to man on top of your bar that your bar does not sell. So if you notice anything, just trash it, trash it, trash it. It's going to happen. No matter how slow you are, no matter how busy you are. I think customers just bring stuff from home to put on the bar just to mess with you guys. It's funny what you see on top of your bar. So keep it clean. It's a good look when your bar is nice and tidy. Next, make suggestions. Not enough bartenders upsell. Do not assume that your customer knows anything about alcohol. I would say 90% of them don't know a thing. So it is easy to upsell. You just need to suggest. It's amazing the power that bartenders have of suggestion. They don't even know it. If a customer says, I want vodka cranberry, suggest, oh, well, would you like a Grey Goose in cranberry or a Ketel One in cranberry for $1 or $2 more? The customer will be like, okay, yes, thank you. Do not assume your customer knows what the higher brands are, because the majority of them do not. They're scared. They just know what vodka is, they know what gin is, they know what rum is. Not a lot of them know the brands, so don't assume. Take 2 seconds out of your day to make more money. Not enough bartenders upsell. It is a big resource for you guys to make tips. Higher sales, higher tips. Suggest. It takes 2 seconds out of your day, costs you absolutely nothing. If they just want the cheapest thing, so be it. That's what they were going to get anyways. So make suggestions. Next, memory and anticipation. Remember, if you watched the other previous video, I told you that customers are extremely needy. Needy customers. So this is a good way to supplant their needs, fulfill their needs, and get tips out of it. If a customer orders, let's just say, for example, a rum and coke, a gentleman orders. By the second or third time he orders it, I'm going to know this guy loves rum and cokes. That's all he drinks. So by the third time he's coming up, I'm asking him before he even asks me. Hey, you want another rum and coke? The customer's like, Dan, how did you pay attention to me? You remember my drink? Oh my God, it means the world to the customer. Especially if he comes in again the next day or next weekend and you're like, hey, you want that rum and coke yet? He is going to be amazed. He's going to feel extremely VIP. He's going to be like, Dan's the man. I'm going to Dan every time. I'm coming here every weekend. I'm bringing my boys. Clientele. That's how you build clientele. Tip all day from him and his boys now. You're going to make a lot of money like that. Which goes in, also in memory as anticipation. If a customer is sitting at your bar and the drink is, let's just say, a quarter full, let's just say the same gentleman, for example, his back's turned to me, even better. Hey, buddy, you're getting low there. You want me to grab you another one? He'll be like, you're paying attention to me. My back's to you. You're looking at my drink. You're giving me all this attention. Yeah, well, thank you. Yes, I will. I feel I feel, my needs are being met. Thank you. But mind you guys, it goes the same both ways. If you're paying this guy no attention, his drink is empty for 10 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever it may be, he's gonna be like, this bartender does not care about me. I'm going to go to someplace else where a bartender pays me attention. It's exactly what it is. Customers are extremely needy. If you fulfill their needs, they will reward you in tip. This is how I am always the best in tips, the highest in tips, highest in sales, because I know that the customer is extremely needy, and if I'm not meeting his needs, he's going to be very unhappy and never come back. So build your clientele. It is a way for you to make $150, $200 before you walk in the door. Customers will know your schedule. You'll know they're coming. You have 10 customers coming in, tip you $20, $30 each. You've made $200, $300 before you even walked in the door. That doesn't even count stragglers walking in, your random customers. So build your clientele is going to be a very, very good way for you to make a lot of money and be very successful in this business. So treat your customers with very much charisma and very much tending to their needs. Next, be fair and be honest. Please, I've worked in places, bartending in places with multiple bars, and you'll get this in very high-paced environments where there's lots of clientele, where I would have a customer coming up to me and say, Dan, may I please have a vodka cranberry? Okay, $6. And they'll be like, what the heck? I just pay $8 at the other bar. I go, well, that bartender was being very unfair to you, not very honest. He took the extra money, put it in his tip bucket. The customer will find out if you're charging the wrong price. I promise you that. And either A, they're never going to come back to that establishment, or B, they will always come back to you because they know you're charging the right price. They're getting a fair shake from you. So be fair, be honest. You can't go wrong with that. Don't try to milk or steal from the customer. It is a way to lose business, lose clientele. It is never good. So do not steal from the customer. They will find out. Next, do not get stuck on tips. I see it all the time from bartenders. If a guy is stiffing them, and I'll be honest with you, you're going to get stiffed in the business. It's going to happen time and time again. It's just going to happen. It's accepted. You're going to get stiffed by a lot of people. But 1 out of 10 customers that stiff you the whole night could be me. I'm a customer that does not like to pull money out of my pocket for every drink. I tip at the end of the night, but I tip very well. If someone is not giving me service because I didn't tip every drink, I'm going to continue not to tip them. But at the end of the night, if they're treating me equal, I tip them $20, $40. It's a fat tip. But if you've been treating me poorly the whole night, you're getting nothing. So you could get me as a customer. Do not get upset if a customer is not tipping you the whole night. They could just be waiting to the end. I do not like to pull money out of my pocket. That's me. I'm picky. Okay? So don't turn away business because they're not tipping. Don't be discouraged because 1 out of 10 times you're going to get the tipper that does not like to tip until the end of the night, and he tips very well. So the 1 out of 10 times you could be losing money. So be fair, be honest. Do not get stuck on tips. Next, carding. It's a cool little way to make money in this business. If you work in a place where you get older clientele, they love to be carded. I will card every lady over 40 years old that comes into my bar. No issues. It'll be like, ma'am, can I see your ID? And they'll be like, Dan, you're funny. I'll be like, yes, I know, tip me, please. They think it's cute. So carding an older gentleman or woman, it could be funny to them, and it could result in a tip. Feel it out. I think it's funny. I think it's cute. It's a good way to make tips. And most of all, my last point, be professional. Majority of people have gone into a bar where they've seen an unprofessional bartender. They're slouching. They're all over the place. They don't look like they want to be there. But you've also been into a place where you walk into a place and his bartender is on top of his game, making money, ready for business. Be that guy. Be that girl. Be very professional and have some respect about your job, and you'll be very successful in this business. That is all for customer service.